Welcome to my recap with live trades. I hope you enjoy the content. Today is going to be a short video. Long story short, I had a losing day. I lost about the same amount that I lost on Friday, which is roughly 6%. And to start off, I had some losing trades. I mean, they were really small. Like I started off with the feeler trade. $11 minus commissions on AMC. Just nothing aligned right. Nvidia did look good here for this break. This break here, but to the upside. But I just wasn't quick enough, and it would have only been good in my opinion with it was a bit extended though, but I had this super wiki bottoming tail, and just looked really strong. Volume was good, and so it's on the far right here, but the stuff I was watching just didn't work out, and then I was flat on the day, and then I got FOMO, and it didn't work out, so I ended up losing some money. I mostly lost money on SPY and Qs. I was right about my idea, but I was wrong on my timing, and I got shooken out. A SPY and Qs at the same time, just one contract, same day expiration contracts. I got shooken out on just a straight spike candle. I let it get me out, and then the price dropped from there for the most part. I would have been in the green on both of them. I would have had I could have turned it into a green day. So, and then some. So, I had like this losing trade. I had $15 losing trade on AMC there, and then $11 loss on BA, and then $35 loss on ATER, and then I had this trade here on ATER, which was the only okay one I had. So I guess ATER wasn't even on this monitor. So there we are. So it's on the right here. So I buy. Oops. So I don't know why I didn't show it. So I'm about to enter ATER here. Get in right here. Yeah, I don't have my execution showing for some reason, so I only get in one contract, 320. And I like this pattern, this pennant slash ascending triangle pattern. And it would have been good with some size because there's a tight stop, and that stop is the low of the prior candle, around 1690. And I kind of stop at the bottom of the pattern. Where I just do that line, but I didn't. Long story short, so it doesn't stop out. So it kind of acted like it was gonna pop, and it kind of was selling off a little bit, kind of or churning, but it's still holding a higher low, and that's a good thing, And if you're long, so now we get the break. So we get that momentum coming in. We're getting good volume. It's 250 or 400,000. There's a lot of volume in this name. So squeezing out the shorts here. And so I'm just going to look to put an order on the offer. 380, I throw an order out. And I get filled. I was going to cancel it and then throw an order out like 420, but I would have got filled there. Which is too bad, but it would have been $40 up. So at this point, I was up. I was flat. So I had $10 commissions, and then I had $10 P&L. Realized. So after this trade, basically, I give back. So I was going Okay, so then I had SPY. I entered it 2 contracts for 30 cents. They're 448 puts or 448 calls. Enter the calls there, and then we get this sell off. So I sell for $9, $18 loss on that one, whatever. These little losses add up. So I had a $10 loss there on the Qs on 2 contracts. It's $20. That was I played a long off that trend line, 448 or 376 calls. So and then that broke, so I get stopped out. Then I bought a SPY 446 call. Um, so I bought that on the downside extension. Now I was gonna scale into this depending on how it went. So I threw an order out for 50 cents. So I bought one at 63. I was gonna get one at 50, and then get like 2 at like 40 or 3 at 40, whatever. Just scale into it and add, a nice dip if we got it. Otherwise, it's gonna do small trade. Well, it ended up consolidating, and then broke low a day, right there shortly, and then started squeezing. But it started to have problems with the EMA, so I closed out 2 cents higher. So basically, a free trade, break even trade. Then I bought Q's 374 call at or 374 put for 63 cents. Okay, so that just started like squeezing higher, but I wasn't gonna get out. And then I bought a SPY 445 put around the 34 EMA right here. Right when it kind of spiked in there, I bought, and into the 34, thinking that we're gonna get a downside trend day. So I buy there, and it just starts grinding higher. Same with the Qs, but I thought, okay, there's no reason to stop out yet. It's gonna work. This trend is down to the downside. So then we get a drop, and spies I'm a little bit of money. I'm barely flat basically. Qs I'm down $30. And then we get these. So we get a pop and then a drop, right? So it's looking like an M pattern. We're breaking down. Then we get these large squeeze candles. Look at that. The Qs right there was, so I stop out of SPY there because it broke the highs. And I stop out of the Qs right after. And for 19 cents. So I lost $44 on that on the Qs, and I lost $20, $17 on the SPYs. So then literally the Qs dropped from here, and it kind of based. It got me back in the money. The SPYs just sold off. So it's just bummer, seeing that. Price definitely kept selling off, and I would have made money. I just got shaken out like an idiot. It was not my day. I just made some mistakes and just was not trading well. So I lost roughly 6%, or no, less than that. I lost like 4%. Correction, like 3.5, 4%. I made 6% on Friday, so it's not as bad. I lost like $107, I believe, and I lost 150 on Friday. Or I made 150 on Friday. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Video's out late. Hopefully, we get some good setups tomorrow. Let me just show you real quick what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Games I'm looking at. Why I haven't watched your GME. He's looking bullish, in my opinion, potentially. Today would have been the day to play over yesterday. The Friday's high, but I can get in, so I'm maybe looking for a continuation here. We have 2 weekly high levels right here, blue lines. So if we can break those, it looks good to the upside, in my opinion. Still low. So Zillow, in my opinion, looks like a potential double bottom on the daily. So we are, if we look at extension from all-time high down to where it bounced, that's a 57% drop. So I feel like it's due for a nice little bounce. Hopefully, this could be a double bottom here. There's definitely like this VWAP level here that's from this decent volume day. There's also one here. It's hard to pick that level. I'd say around this weekly level. It could be up here though. A lot of times the close is a lot of volume at the close. I'm gonna say definitely right here. There's a lot of volume done, which you can tell from here, and volume came in here, and then yeah. So that's definitely a level I want to keep an eye on. But yeah, it look to confirm a double bottom, it has to get above 101.24. But there's a dip tomorrow. I want to buy it, risking off this level here. To 89.61. So we can get a dip down to here, like to 92.60. Risk $3 to make um, potentially $11 or so. So yeah, so that's something I'm watching for a swing long. Zillow looks good. I'm still in ATVI. This one was up earlier today, but it ended up selling off. Here's the daily. I like the daily still. We got this falling wedge. And so it looked like we were breaking out today. And at this point, I was up like 40 something bucks, $50 on the position. And I want to scale into this. So, but I don't have the account. I will scale into it though. I will sacrifice some scalping money to scale into this swing. But it just depends how it plays out. So, there's definitely some support around this area, like around 78, like I mentioned before. But we had the sell-off candle, and now if this just sells off completely, I'm not sure how I'm gonna react because I gotta really analyze it more. But um, yeah, it just depends. Like, there's definitely some support down there, so it really just depends. I do like the pattern though, so maybe I get stopped out and then I get in on a break. Depends. I keep changing my mind on swinging and scalping, how much money I want to allocate to each. But so we have GME, we have Facebook. Or no, I showed you Zillow. Look, Facebook. Good. Like, I mean, if we can break above today's high, otherwise, if we can break down under this weekly low here, plus this pivot, um, 373.11. I like it. I might like it for a downside play. It just depends. Also this. So break of this down with volume, I would take for downside move. I'm not gonna stop it. It would be this either works or doesn't right away, and then I'm not gonna have a stop of up here because I don't know though. Maybe I could. I'm trying to think about this. If I'm gonna swing this, it is kind of a grinder. It's just grinding. It could just keep going. I don't know. Maybe I'll play something down to here. I think it is due for a bounce to this level, or at least right here, this view up, 268.31. So I might play this to the downside. I'm probably gonna consider doing that. So DD. Trying to figure out why I have this on watch. I don't. I don't even like this. I don't know why this is on here. I mean, this is bear flagging, but so I guess this can break down. It's cool, but it could just be a double bottom here. Bounces. I don't know. This is a mistake for some reason. Dash. The dash would be a continuation. So, um, over today's high. Now, I believe there's something I liked on the 60-minute here. Yeah, 60-minute looks good. Yeah, above yesterday's high looks good. We have this. This Gear swim's so annoying sometimes. So I don't know. I'm liking this. Boom, break here potentially. Sort of falling wedge. Slash flag ish pattern. Shop. I'd like to play this, but I don't have the money for it in my account. Um, but the daily looks pretty good in my opinion. This one's just so low. So, um, top is forming this pennant slash triangle-ish pattern on the daily. So, if we're gonna break down, or we can get a bounce and keep going up here, but I'm not gonna play this. So, I don't really know why I still have it. AMD, and then the other one is ZM. So AMD for potential double bottom. So if we get a dip, I didn't notice this earlier, but a dip risking out this 102 area, and then ZM. It's great to the downside. So there's a pivot here, and then there's pivot here. So right, it looks. I mean, there's technical levels right here. So under today's low, and then hopefully we get downside move. Hopefully it's not just a shake, just a trap, and then squeeze long, and then we rip. Just has like 30-point days. That's what we don't want. If it does do that, there's this downside resistance here. 1, 2. Not really. So that's. I mean, if we zoom out, yeah, no. So that doesn't really count. There's only 2 points of contact so far. It could be a third one here. I could see that happening. It traps, squeezes, pops, and then shakes out any shorts, and then drops. But it could just drop from here. So I'm watching Zoom tomorrow, and that's it for now. Yeah, that's all that I can think of right now. I kind of got a late start to all my technical analysis. Only other one, Hood. Hood, yeah, still looks good for potential break out of this channel. So I will have Hood on the list. Anything else I find by tomorrow. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. And goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.